Hey everyone, it's Wednesday, so it's section 2. Let's get started. Thank you for joining me today. All right, we're just going to do those basic warm-ups so we can all start together. We're just starting with the head, chin to the chest, lifting back up. Chin to the chest and back up. Moving at a comfortable pace for yourself, as large of movement or as small as movement as feels comfortable. One more. And then back to center, and we're going to go left to right. So just like single whip, looking all the way over the shoulder. And then we're going to come back to center and put it all together. So chin to chest, ear to shoulder, dropping the head back and around, making a few circles. Turn on some lights, hopefully they kick on in a second. And then we're going to go the other direction. So again, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, back and around. There we go. All right, bring that head back to a neutral position and we'll go to those shoulders. So up and around, nice big circles. Again, you can just move the arms, or if you want full arm movement, feel free. Maybe a little bit of both, whatever you're comfortable with. Maybe one more, and then we're gonna go the other direction. So again, big arms or just the shoulders, smaller movements with the arms, whatever feels good. And then depending on which way you're going, we're gonna take one nice roll back. Okay, let's go into the waist here. So keeping the hips stationary, we're gonna rotate our upper body. So if you wanna swing the arms, if you wanna keep them in the hug a tree, or if you wanna fully let them swing all the way around, warming up the upper body. And then we're gonna slowly ease off. Coming back to center. And moving into the hips. So at least shoulders width distance between the feet. And we're gonna go out and around. Nice big circles. Really pushing the hips out in front, feeling the stretch. And then the other direction. Okay, coming back to center. We'll go back to the wrists and elbows in a moment, but we're gonna go into the knees. So feet together if you'd like, making a circle, or separating and making 2 circles. Whatever's comfortable. One more circle, and then we'll go the other direction. Good. Let's move into the wrists. So standing back up, if you want to grab a chair, hold onto a wall, your choice. Lifting up one leg, circling the ankle, pointing the toes. Nice big movements. And then we're going to go the other direction. One more. We'll put it down, maybe shake out the legs, and then we're going to lift up the other leg. Foot off the ground, circling, pointing the toes. Nice big circles. One more, then the other direction. And relax. Okay, let's get back to those elbows and wrists that I forgot about for a moment. So if you want, just circling the elbows or drawing them together, doing the wrists as well. Whatever feels good, just focus on the elbows, leaving them in 3-dimensional space, and then we'll go the other direction. So if you notice, my arms aren't changed, it's just like wave hands. Great. Let's go to the wrists. So circling or together, If you want more work with the elbows, loosening up those joints. And then we'll go the other direction. And again, same thing. If you want to go the other direction. And relax. Let's shake out the whole body. So drawing the shoulders up to the ears and then throwing them down. Up and down. And we'll start doing it in succession. Really throwing the body down. Faster and faster. And then easing off. Okay, is the energy flowing now? Ready to practice? Okay, let's start at cross hands and let's go all the way through to twin fists. Okay, and then we're gonna start there. So today I think what we're gonna end up doing is we're just gonna practice the whole section this one time, and then at the end of class, we'll practice everything we've been working on for the last week. Okay, so starting at cross hands, I'm gonna face away from you so we move in the same direction. Shoulder width apart, right arm on the outside, shifting, turning for embrace tiger. 2 circles with the arms, step, open, strike, roll back, connect, turn, touching the forearm, pressing out. Open up the arms, pull back, push out. Sitting back, turning, big circle with the arms, pushing out to the side, warding off, fist under elbow, empty stance on the heel, repulse monkey, circle, step, 1 forward, 1 back, circle, natural step, hand ends up by the hip, number 3, step, strike, diagonal flying, circle, step, splitting energy, raise hands, and step forward, turning the waist, white crane, circle, step, spread your wings, brush knee, nice big circle, step, open, strike, needle at sea bottom, up with the toes, change to touching with the toes, sink down, touching to the wrist, open up, fan through the back, turn body, making a fist, chop, and then bow stance with the strike. Connect out, parry, parry, block, and punch. Grasping the bird's tail. Ward off, right. Roll back. Press. And push. Single whip. Left arm first. Big circle. Relax the foot, make the hook. Blocking and striking. Wave hands like clouds. Number 1. Shoulders turning to the side to the corner. 2 circles, step double wide. Step together. Last one, double wide. To the corner direction. Making a hook. and showing single whip. High pat on 4, shifting back, change to the toes, striking to the throat. Circle the arms, step out, close, stand up, look, right separation kick. Change the arm, bend the knee. Sitting down, left separation kick, circle, close, stand up, look, kick, bend the knee. Turning to the side, straighten the leg, turn body, sit down if you'd like, stand up, left heel kick, bend the knee, brush knee. 2 circles, step, open, strike. Other side, transition, circle, step, open, strike. Punching down just like brush knee, making a fist, hand next to the hip, open, striking knee level. Turn body, circle, relax the foot, show chopping, and then striking. Parry, block and punch, circle down, connect, circle, block, and punch. Right heel kick, warding off, cross the arms, stand up, curl back the toes, kick, bend the knee. Strike tiger, parallel line with your step, look, circling, making fists at the end. Move back the weight, turning, arms don't change. Relax the foot, arms come to the side, step, look, circle the arms, make the fists. Connecting out, we're going to come into right heel kick. Stand up, still have your fists until you kick, bend the knee. Little turn, twin fists. Rotate the arms, striking to your opponent's temples. Okay. How did everyone do? Does anyone have any questions on those movements so far? Okay. All right. So today we're going to work on from twin fists. We're working on the next kick, the turn into the next kick. So this is kind of going to be an intensive day. So I'm just going to demonstrate for you one time by looking right directly towards the camera. Okay, so we're in twin fists, okay? We're going to circle down. The tail of the fist leads out. We rotate and we stand up, fists open at the end, and it's a heel kick, which will be to the straight direction when we practice, okay? So the footwork is not so bad because we're in our bow stance to the corner direction, and we're just gonna move the weight forward, stand up, curl back the toes, and kick. Any questions on that? It's the arm movements here, okay? So we have our arms in twin fists. Shoulders are down, okay? From here, the arms are gonna open up to the side. See how my fist tail is facing the camera towards you? When we get to shoulder height, the arms are gonna rotate. And then just like cross hands, they're gonna close and left arm on the outside. That one might be a little tricky because we always, yeah. Okay, so from this direction, okay, arms are up. The tail of the fist leads down. We get to shoulder height, we rotate. Good. Now here, is where when we cross, this is, Master Young said that it's a little confusing, but your left arm comes on the inside and then comes up. I'll mirror you, okay? So we're here. So I'm gonna mirror you. Arms come out to the side, rotate, and then cross, open up after the arms cross at the bottom. Good, and remember here, it's just like cross hands. So we don't want the arms too close. We want to have that space. Just like we were doing the hug a tree, we have the space, so we don't want to close the arms. Keep that space just like cross hands, okay? So one more time. Arms are up, shoulders are down, good. Come out to the side, rotate at the shoulders. I'm gonna mirror you, cross, open the hands, and then when we kick, nice circles out. Good. Yes, I like those circles. Yeah, that's very important. So here, we always want to extend a little bit. We want to feel like our arms are even. We don't want to have one a little bit more bent. And when we do this, it's not straight out. That same circle. Good. Okay, one more time with the arms and then we'll put it all together. So twin fists, out to the side, rotate, come down. I'm mirroring you, open the arms, come up, kick. Arms open, palms are sitting up. Nice. That looks great, everyone. Okay, so let's put it together. I'm gonna face this direction. Let's see, maybe I can mirror you. Okay, so we're in twin fists, okay? Arms are up, right legs forward. It's a bow stance to the corner direction. As we move our weight forward, our arms start to circle down, rotate, cross, standing up. We're looking at our kicking direction, curl back the toes, kick, bend the knee. Nice. Let's do it again. So stepping back into that bow stance. Again, I'm mirroring you, so we should move the same way. Move forward, arms come down, rotate. Standing up as the arms cross, palms open, curl back the toes, kick, bend the knee. Nice. Okay, with the kick, remember that you don't have to kick out like this. You can kick down. If that helps with your balance, please feel free to kick down. Master Young talks about is having a level leg here. But even that, if you're more comfortable here, just point your toes down, curl them back, and kick down so you feel more stable, okay? Let's do it again. So twin fists, right leg forward, corner bow stance. Take a moment. Is your stance wide enough? Let's make sure we're in a good starting position. Shoulders down, arms up. Move the weight forward, arms open, rotate. Standing up, palms open, curl back the toes, kick, bend the knee. Nice. Great arm positions too. How do we feel about that? Any questions? Good. Wait one moment. All right. Okay. Do you feel ready to move on to the next movement, the fun turn? That's going to be the meat and potatoes of this class. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do it facing you, okay? So we start in our kick, our left leg's up. What's going to happen is we're going to sink down into our right leg. Our palms turn over and our leg extends back. Now my leg's not out to the side. See, it's directly back behind me. And then I turn. Weight shifts to the left. Arms cross. I stand up. And then it's a right heel kick. Okay? So the arm movements are not too bad. So I'm going to mirror you. So your left arm's out in front, okay? So what's going to happen is your palms are going to turn down, okay? So it's really simple. So I'm facing away from you because what you're going to see is the left palm turns up and the right arm turns down. So they're both sitting and they're going to rotate. That's it. From sitting, rotate, and then we turn, okay? So
Cheryl,
I'm going to show you just the upper body. Yep.
were you mirroring us when you said that?
Yes.
Okay.
So your left arm's out in front.
Left hand turns up.
And your left palm turns up and the right arm sits down.
That's it.
So you're sitting, both are even, right? We're kind of to the corner. And so it should look like this.
Okay. Thank you.
That looks good. Yep, and elbows down. Remember, when we turn, we don't want to straighten our arm too much. When we turn, it's just whole arm rotates. It's not a straightening. Good. Good. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. So the arm movement. So after we turn, the arms don't change, right? They stay the same. And then what happens is we cross, okay? So let me just do it one time. I got a little confused with the mirroring here, okay? So I just want to show you it all together. So we're in the kick. So as we sit down and lean back, this is where our arms change, okay? So now my foot is extended back, my arms are reaching out, and then I swing and turn, and my weight comes back into that left leg. Circle down, connect, stand up, and kick, okay? So the arms just connect, okay? All right, so just the arms, everyone. So we are in a left heel kick, okay?
Can you do it
So
facing the corner?
Sure.
Once,
This direction.
any corner. So
Okay.
diagonal.
I think this corner would probably be best, okay? So I'm leaning, my arms change, my legs back. Then I turn, weight comes in. I'm gonna close the arms, stand up, and kick.
Thank you.
For those
You're
who
welcome.
can't twirl around, is there a simple modified movement for that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Good.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is a funny one because we were actually talking about this before class. Master Young thinks that the heel turn earlier in the form, where we're in the kick and we turn on the heel, is easier than this one. And I would think that most of us disagree. So the way to get around this one is just like the heel turn. We're just gonna walk it around, okay? So I'll face the corner direction again. So we're gonna do the same thing. We'll lean back, maybe not as far. And then we're gonna step, 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 and then stand up to kick. Okay?
Are you going at 360 degrees around? Is it a complete
Almost,
circle?
yes. Yeah.
Almost?
So
okay.
if I do it facing you, we're starting to this direction, okay? I'm gonna lean forward, I'm still facing you. And when I turn, I'm gonna end up facing you again. Now,
Okay.
what you can't probably see from the camera is that my left foot is behind my right foot, okay? So think about this.
Okay.
When I lean, and I'm facing this direction now, I'm gonna end up this direction, my foot is behind, right? There's this distance here. When I turn, there's still gonna be that distance there. See the space?
Yeah.
So you don't wanna land right next to your other foot. You're gonna land back, and then you're gonna shift your weight back into that left leg so then you can stand up for the kick.
Or
that
not
make
turn
sense?
at all, just stand there and change my
No,
feet.
no. Okay, everyone, let's do the walk it around method. You're not getting away with that, Michelle.
Quick question.
We're gonna walk it around, yes.
Carol, we're kicking to the corner, right? Or almost to the corner in the last kick.
No, we're kicking straight.
We're kicking straight to 9 o'clock?
Yes. So after we do twin fists, we're doing a left heel kick to the straight direction, right?
Yes.
So after we do twin fists, we stand up and we're kicking straight.
To 9 o'clock.
Once we do this to 9 o'clock, once we do this, we're reaching back, what would that be? 3 o'clock? When we turn, we're still gonna face the 9 o'clock direction and kick to the 9 o'clock direction. So it is almost a full turn.
It's
It
Yeah,
is
your
essentially a
left
full
foot's-
turn, but you're switching feet.
I'm switching.
Yeah, your
feet.
left foot's like at 10:30. Yeah, okay.
I was thinking
Yeah,
of the
so
lotus.
it's to the corner.
So, okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
so the lotus kick at the end of the form is your corner and then corner. So this one is just straight. We're going from a left straight heel kick to a right straight heel kick, okay? So let's try and put it together. I'm gonna face the normal direction so that maybe it would help you with your practice, and then I'll face you guys, okay? So sitting down into our left leg, let's see, you see everything. Nice bow stance, right leg forward to the corner. Arms are up, twin fists. We're gonna move the weight forward, arms come down, rotate, standing up, heel kick, bend the knee. Now, as we reach back, rotate the left palm up, the right palm's facing down. We're gonna turn, move the weight back into the left leg, circle the right arm down, stand up, kick, bend the knee. Now let's do it one more time. Everyone doing the walk around method. Even if you don't use it in your practice, it's still a good thing to know. You never know what's gonna happen in life. I happen to have a knee injury, right? So it's a good method for me right now. So starting from twin fists, arms come down, rotate at shoulder height, fists open as you cross, heel kick, bend the knee. We're gonna shift back, rotate the palms, and then we're gonna step, step, step to the corner so that we can kick with our right leg to 9 o'clock. Heel kick, bend.
So the left arm really is not
Ooh.
doing much.
Not at all.
Okay.
It's gonna bend in to meet, you know, because your arms are out. So when you turn, I'm gonna turn, it's gonna bend in, but the right arm's coming up and then just kicking.
Okay.
So when you
Now
make,
let's see, if I don't do it, can everyone do it?
so
Yeah,
when you-
Marion.
when you do the turn with your arms, when
Mm-hmm.
you come all the way around, you're wanting to keep them kind of in the same position, but you don't just leave it sticking out there, right? So that's when you start curving it in. So you
Yes,
curve it in as the other arm
exactly.
then comes down. Do you kind of make that circle together?
Yep, always together.
Because I'm
Right.
finding the arms kind of
So-
out of sequence by the time I get to the other side.
So I'm gonna show you this direction nice and close. So my legs back, my arms are rotated. I'm going to spin. They don't change very much. And then I'm gonna rotate, stand up, and then it's just a kick. Is
Yeah,
that
and
clear?
your hips are pointing to the corner for that, not straight
Yes.
ahead. Okay.
Yeah. No, you got to think about the alignment here, right? So if I was trying to point my hips the straight direction, it would cause my knee to pinch into the side. So just normal kick, hips are open, foot's to the corner, and your kicking leg is to straight. So you have 45 degrees, or 45 degrees between the legs. Okay, let's see if everyone can do it without me. That's the real challenge, right? I like saying the last. So starting at twin fists. Here, I'll be nice. Rita, I'm putting you on the spot here. Okay. There you go, guys. Okay, so twin fists. Open up the arms, let them circle down. Rotate them, moving that weight forward, standing up, fists open, and then heel kick. Bend the knee. You're gonna point the toes back, rotate the arms, and then spin or walk it around. Weight goes to the left leg, stand up, heel kick. Nice.
Well done, Rita.
Sorry, Rita, you did great though. Everyone looked like I needed someone to see, so I wanted to give you someone. Thank you, Rita.
I can't do a full circle in 2 steps. I need at least 3 or 4 to get around right now. So
That's fine.
take as many as you need.
That's absolutely acceptable. You know, you start with where you are, right? That's why we practice. So then eventually you will add on to it. So remember that last kick is a heel kick. So really crank back the toes, okay? When we do these kicks. All right, so let's do it one more time. All right, I'm gonna face the camera when we do these turns, okay? So we're starting at twin fists. Shoulders are down, arms come down to the side, rotate at the shoulders, standing up, arms cross, open, curl back the toes, kick, bend the knee. Sinking down, rotate the arms, reach back, and then walk it around. Take as many steps as you'd like. Sink into your left leg. Make sure when we stand up, we're kicking to the straight direction and curling back those toes. Nice. Good. So one thing to note, when we do these kicks, the arms are always the same, okay? So try to make it a habit that anytime we're in a kick, you feel like you're in the same position. Doesn't matter which arm's on the outside, right? But just have that same rounded feeling. We don't want to ever lose this just because we're doing a turn or something. It's all the same. And even if we have fists, because you know, the one kick, we start with the fists and then we open the palms. It should still feel the same. Nothing's changing except I have fists, okay? So it's the same thing here. When we rotate, open, okay? Same position always, just like cross hands. So the elbows are out. Good. Very nice. Okay, one more time. It's looking really good. All right, so twin fists. We're in a nice bow stance, right foot's forward, shoulders are down. Move the weight forward, fists come down, rotate, standing up, fists open as they cross, curl back, kick, bend the knee. Sit down in the right leg, rotate, reach back, and spin or walk it around. Weight moves to the left. Circle the arms, stand up, curl back, kick, bend the knee. Nice. Really good end postures. Really, really good. Does anyone have any questions on these movements? This is one of the harder turns in this form. Really? No questions? You guys want to burn the legs a little bit?
I do have a comment
Yeah.
about trying to keep my arms out in front of me when I do the twin fists. I feel like I'm gathering them sort of close. Like when I'm bringing them down, they're kind of close to my body. And then I'm trying to move in. So I'm holding them to try to keep my balance. So now I'm closer than I should be. So I guess when you bring it down in the hammer fist, do you try to keep it still in front of you? Like you want distance between you and the arms in order to get that kick, those arms in the right position, or?
That's a great question. So this is exactly like the end of this section, the end of the first section, and the end of the form with the cross hands, okay? So thank you for the demonstration too, Marion, because that helps me see what you're doing, okay? So a couple of things to note. As we're doing this, right, we're all doing this part really well. Once we rotate, we want to be careful that we're not closing our arms, okay? See how my arms are straight? We want to rotate and we want to bend at the elbows and then open. So if I show you from this direction, it stays close, right? I'm not out in front here. It's staying to the side of my body, but my armpits are remaining open. That looked really good, Marion. So you got to think about this energy here, right? We never want to close this off. We want to keep the space open here. So once we rotate, we don't want to just let the arms hang down. We want to use those elbows. And my arms aren't in front, you know, they're in front of me, but they're not out here. It's just the space of the elbows and shoulders and armpits remaining open and rotating.
So would you
Not
say,
helpful?
yes, actually it is. And it just occurred to me when I was trying to figure out, like, how do I keep my arms? How do I cross? Because I realized I was keeping them tight, you know? So
Yeah.
the balance then. So you're coming forward, you're drawing up your energy, and you've gotten to the bottom of your cross. This is when you are then lifting up. So where do you recommend start gathering your strength up? Is it at the bottom here where you've got just as you're starting to cross? I mean, what's the easiest way to keep your balance?
Well, let's analyze it, okay? So I'm in twin fists. As soon as my arms start moving down, I start moving my weight forward. Once I've rotated, I've already picked up. And then I'm drawing in, my arms are crossing, and then I'm standing up and everything comes together. So as soon as I start, my weight's moving forward, drawing in so that I can stand. So I wouldn't say that maybe you wait, you know, it's a fluid thing. So maybe it changes ever so slightly. Like sometimes I'm standing up just before my arms are crossing. Most of the time I'm standing as they're crossing. Let's see it. So you can see then there's a fine line, right? Because when we do this, we don't want to be standing up and have our arms still out to the side, right? Because then we can't cross. So we want to, just like the rest of the form, slowly move the weight forward, pick legs up, and then I'm standing up as I'm crossing the arms. Let's see it one more time.
And that actually felt a lot better because the energy of crossing my arms was going with bringing up my leg and raising my body. So
yeah, so everything's arriving together.
Okay, that makes a difference.
Yeah, it should. You're following the principles, right? So everything arrives together. So one more time, everyone. So from twin fists, and we're just going to go into the left heel kick. So the arms come down, weights moving forward, rotating, and then standing up. And kick. Good. Very good. So remember with the kick, arms are extended out. We're not overly extended, but we're extended out. It really does help with your balance to reach out, extend and open the body. Okay, when you're in close, it will change your balance. You can stand here and just play with just standing with your leg up versus when you reach out, how you can, like the whole body extends into it. So make sure the arms, the joints are open. And remember, it's not a push, okay? These aren't a push out. This could be against an opponent and you have their arm and you're throwing their arm away. So when we do this, it's not a push, it's an arc, like drawing two rainbows or two eyebrows, and the palms rotate and open and sit. There we go. That looks way better. Good. Okay, so let's put it together again. So from fist under elbow, or sorry, geez, I'm off my game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, a question.
No, it's okay, Alex.
So the twin fist, after you stand up, where looking position? Do you turn?
Looking to the kicking direction. So,
okay, so you
when
actually,
we're corner, and then we're looking to the straight direction where we're gonna kick. And when we turn, we're looking straight, and then your head will help. They tell dancers this, so your head, everything rotates, and we come back to straight, and we're straight. So when we're doing kicks, your looking direction should be over your palm that's forward, so to your kicking leg, right? Because if this is a right kick, my right arm is forward, so my looking is over this palm to the straight direction. If it's a left kick, it's looking over the left palm. If it's separation kick, I'm looking to that not quite corner, not straight direction.
okay. So with twin,
So any direction.
so with twin fist, because originally you started at the corner. So after you stand up, there's a little body twist so that you're looking front.
It's not body, it's just your head. So my body is to the corner direction. I'm looking to the corner direction. My body is not going to change. All that's going to happen is my head is turning and my leg's going to come to the straight direction. So my body is still to the corner. I'm looking this way. I'm not going to do my arms. Okay, so the arms come down. I'm standing up. I'm going to look, and then everything's to the straight direction. My body is not straight. My body is still to the corner.
Okay, so it's only in the kicking leg is straight.
Yes. So anytime we do a kick, our body is open to the corner direction and our head is looking to the kicking direction. In the straight kicks, I should say. Separation kicks are different because they're not straight. Yes. And nice slow kick though, not fast. You want a nice control kick. So even if you kick lower, we still want to follow that same speed we've had for the whole form. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really important because literally the only time that we speed up at all, which we shouldn't even speed up, is when we do the swing kick. When we stand up, straighten, and kick, that is the only thing in the form that is a little bit faster than everything else. Because we literally could not bring our leg around in such a slow fashion. Okay? Yes, very nice.
Great.
You're welcome. Okay, let's do it again. One more time. So from twin fists, I'm gonna face you so you can see more, okay? We're to the corner. We're gonna, arms come down, body doesn't change. We're then gonna look to the straight direction, pick up, and we're gonna kick to the straight direction, bend the knee. Now we're gonna sit down, rotate the palms, and then spin or simply walk it around. Weight comes into the left leg, circle the right arm, stand up, and we're looking and kicking straight. Nice work. Any other questions on this part? Okay, so next week is actually going to be our last class before Christmas break. But don't worry, because we're going to be holding practices every day at 4 o'clock. Okay, so next week we're going to work on different transition to parry, block, and punch, a pair and closing up, and cross hands. And cross hands, you're going to see the same arc movement that we've been working on today. So let's review one more time before we close class. And does anyone have any questions? Okay, let's do it. All right, so I'm going to go the same direction as you. So we're in twin fifth, striking. Move the weight forward, arms come down, rotate, standing up, open the fists, curl back the toes, kick, bend the knee. Reach back, rotate the arms, walk it around or swing around. Weight comes to the left leg, circle, stand up, curl back, kick, bend the knee. Okay. Great work today, everyone. If your legs are burning, that's because we did a lot of work. Take it easy for the next couple of days, and then next week will be a lot easier, all right? Thank you for joining me. Great class.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Great class as always.
Thank you.
Is there
Thank you,
going to
Cheryl.
be, is there going to be a link sent out for the 4 p.m. classes every day? Do you know?
Yes, there should be. I think we just sent out an email.